Costa Rica, blessed love. This is your sister Janine on Hot 78.
So you intend to treat me when it dread. Now come the lady out when I'm the fish and bread.
After I'm gone,
When I'm gone away,
it'll be too late to show you care. You got to love me while I'm here and still with you. Cause after I'm gone,
when I'm gone,
all of the tears will be in vain. Only the memories will remain.
feel the same. I miss a piece, that's the way I'm trodden. Step on your shoes, then I'm begging your pardon. You know I hear that, so you hold harden. Man, a road living like prisoner warden. So who what fault then, and who gets hurt when you use your brother to fabricate your words? Well, everybody was naked at earth, whether buried or burned, we return to the earth. So
After I'm gone,
when I'm gone,
it'll be too late to show you care. You got to love me while I'm here and still with you. Cause after I'm gone, all of the tears will be in vain. Only the memories will remain.
feel the same.
The line between your friend and your enemy, easy for blur when you're over pre.
It all depends on the energy you choose to invest in the chemistry.
Which is required to make it if your desire is to take
Bueno, digo a toda la gente que está conectada en este momento
Life is safe.
a Hot 78 Radio.
intensify the light that will
We're almost ready.
from go.
Ya tenemos a Yanai
Too late to show you care. You got to love me while
con la entrevista en vivo.
I'm with you. Cause after I'm gone, all of the tears will be in vain. Only the memories will remain.
You feel the same.
Costa Rica, blessed love. This is your sister Janine on Hot
Long before
78
Sumeria
Radio.
existed.
Blessed love.
Before Egypt had built Saqqara, before the Indus Valley, long before Sumeria existed, before Egypt had built Saqqara, before the Indus Valley nurtured, spirit lived in human bodies, dancing in high culture. The Sphinx knows the truth. We are much more than we know. We have forgotten. At one time, we existed on Earth in a very high level of awareness that was far beyond anything we can even imagine right now. We hardly have even the capability to imagine where we once were, because it is so out of context with who we are now. The most important change was in the way we breathed prana, a Hindu word for the life force energy of this universe. Prana is more critical to our survival, water, food, or substance.
Bueno, saludos a todos en Hot 78 Radio.
Into our bodies,
Ya tenemos a Yanai en línea.
receive the reality.
Así es que preparados para esta gran entrevista.
Major point in the
Live
human
and
body.
direct from Costa Rica to the worldwide.
Located almost in the center of the head, it is a huge factor in consciousness. This gland has degenerated from its original size, comparable to a ping pong ball, to its present size, that of a dried pea, because we forgot how to use it.
Hello, Yanai.
Blessed love, blessed love.
Instead of taking
Big up and respect. Thanks a lot for being here in Hot 78 Radio with some complication about the earthquake out there in Jamaica. How's everything, my sister?
You know, everything is positive right now. I think we probably will see some of the effects of that as we go on, because sometimes earthquakes will shake the infrastructure and you don't see it right away, you know? But we give thanks for life, no major casualties, so respect and give thanks.
Respect. First of all, we're gonna start with your name. Your real name is Yanai Elizabeth Cunningham, born in 23 May 1983. And the first, the first question: what do you decide to put Yanai as an artist's name?
adapted from
So it's my name. My name is spelled Janine. And in English, NINE is 9. And since I was a little girl, my uncle used to pronounce my name as Janine instead of Janine. So when I had the opportunity to come into the music industry and choose a name for myself, I chose to use a name that felt like an alter ego. Felt appropriate.
Oh, that's good to know to all the listeners. Okay, the next question is, let's talk about like an artist in here in Costa Rica. Many people know you for this song and on the reading the Roots Band. This song's Reverence. And
Reverence, yes.
Yes, tell us about this joint, this tune.
This song for me is very special. The Rootsman rhythm is very special for me. When I heard it the first time, I was very connected to the rhythm. I wasn't even invited to be on that rhythm, and I heard
really?
the songs that were on it, and I'm like, what? I need to be a part of this. So I reached out to the producer and shared with him that, I really appreciated the work and I wanted to be a part of it. And at the time I heard Ibamar's Great Is Him. And I thought, what a beautiful song, reverence to His Majesty on such a beautiful rhythm. And so the song that I wanted to share on that rhythm, I also wanted it to be a song of reverence. And so it ended up actually being called Reverence.
Yeah. There is a lot of good artists from Jamaica on that rhythm.
Yeah,
beautiful rhythm. We was looking at the Wikipedia, searching for some information about your first album. It was the New Name, right?
Yes, New Name.
Tell us about the
produced by Rory Stolum. So that was an album produced by Rory Stone Love. A collaborative effort. Rory is, original selector, and more in the past, almost decade, he has been very focused on roots and dub in particular. And I think the relationship that we cultivated over the years also kind of pushed him down that road as well, because that's my home ground, dub, instrumental dub. So when I had the opportunity to do a few songs with him, it was very important to me that we incorporated that vibe of dub, of heavy roots, reggae, traditional sounds, live music, horns, like real live roots music, and let it be an ode to the real reason why we make reggae music, which is His Imperial Majesty and Rastafari and traditions of upfulness. And I'm really, really happy with how that record came out and how it kind of set the precedence for how I wanted to enter the music industry, putting Jah first.
Okay, and the other thing that we was looking for, the movement, it goes jazz on dub, right? Jazz on dub. It's a
that's the sound. That's my sound.
Okay, that's a combination. We read about your influence. It was Nina Simone, right?
Yes, Nina Simone was one of the major influences.
Yeah, that's good to hear, because he's a great artist also. And Billy Joel, right?
Billie Holiday, yeah.
Billie Holiday, sorry.
Yeah.
Billy Joel is the other one.
Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, Tracy Chapman, Ella Fitzgerald, like women who had amazing and unique voices, but also had very powerful messages. I really connected with that vibration, of a woman who was singing from a spirit place rather than just an entertainment place.
Okay, that's good to hear. And also we know you combine yoga and spirituality with the music. Tell the people.
Yes.
There's other thing that you can tell us.
Yes. All right. Well, for me, I've been teaching yoga for almost 10 years now. And I have practiced many different styles of yoga. And at the same time, when I was on this journey, learning and, practicing and really internalizing yoga, I have also been in the music industry at the same time. So it has been, I wanted to make sure that I was able to share the beautiful, powerful benefits of yoga with people who I know need it. And I feel like the people who gravitate toward reggae music, like roots reggae music and my type of reggae music, really would benefit from learning about the breath and learning how to still their mind and find peace in the evening in the midst of adversity. And that is really what yoga allows. And so I started teaching yoga in the midst of my performance and calling it yoga on dub. So I would do a session where my band is playing live music on stage. They're doing instrumental dub versions of my songs. I prepare a set and we go through the music while I am teaching people who are on the mat in front of me as well. And we're having this collaborative experience, you know, of music happening, and it really helps people to go into their bodies rather than, you know, staying in their minds and worrying about other people. Like the drum and bass really helps to put people in their bodies. So yoga on dub is like infusing more medicine into the message.
Okay, it's a great combination.
I agree.
Yeah, good. Two things to good combine, and we know also you are going to Africa, to Kenya.
Yes. So I leave at the end of the month to head to Kenya to promote my new album and to do a yoga retreat, a wellness retreat, you know, where we're calling it a field trip to Africa. So people are invited. We're bringing a small group of people to visit a few different cities in Kenya, to take in the vibration, to do a little bit of self-study on their own, as well as to do some yoga as a group, and to take in the sights and sounds and the food and the culture, and really have a transformative experience, you know, on their own initiative. So that's what it's going to be. And, you know, we're going to do a few events, a few meet and greets and meeting with the Kenyan people as well. But it's really an opportunity to bring people who have never been to the continent to come and share in that experience.
Another important thing, back to the motherland, right?
Yes,
Yes. Great influence in here about the black culture in here in Costa Rica, because we have a Caribbean side with a lot of immigrants from Jamaica. And that's why we have a lot of music from Jamaica, many influence from Jamaica. Yes, and tell us about the collaborations with Sarah Lugo, with Prodigy. How was the experience?
Well, it's always a good vibe to collaborate, and I'm doing so more and more these days. You know, on this new record that's coming out, I have like 4 collaborations, which is probably as much collaborations as I have in all. So, working with Sarah Luga, that was really airy. I think she's probably the first female artist that I ever collaborated with, and she reached out to do a song that really spoke to me. You know, a song about joy. And kind of living and expressing that. And more I'm trying to do that, trying to do less of singing about struggle and suffering and more about singing about overcoming. And the music that I you know, people like Protege and who else have I collaborated with, like Akebeka and Chronics, they're all people who have positive messages. And so collaborations are always easy when there is a consensus about the fact that life is beautiful and that, you know, we're all trying to be better versions of ourselves. So these collaborations have been really easy.
Can you tell us how you can use your music against the injustice, the poverty, the everything that is happens right now in this world?
You know, for me, I think that using my music, how we counter these negative things, instead of stressing them and singing about them, we can sing beyond just saying that there is suffering and start to present solutions. Like I have a song called Unafraid, and at the end of the song I bring solutions forward, solutions like homeschooling, solutions like tribal council, which is having conversations in our communities, talking to each other. When there's an issue in the home or in the community, bringing it up, not hiding when there are abuses and when there is injustice, even in the home, because that's where it starts. And if we raise our children to understand that their voices are important and that they matter, then when it is they experience any kind of violation, they will feel comfortable coming to us and we can deal with it as a community or as a family. And I think the more work that we do on ourselves as individuals, the better it will be for the whole community and as a result for the whole world. Sometimes you feel very disempowered because, you know, there's so much happening in the world and I don't know what to do. I'm just one person. And so instead of focusing on what we can't do, we focus on what we can do. We can breathe more deeply. We can be more gentle with each other. We can practice more love and kindness. We can share and we can grow together in love.
Yeah, that's true. Including also the yoga can be relaxed.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mind, relieve all the pain and suffering.
Yes,
Yes, and another question, tell us about the Costa Rica. Do you know something about Costa Rica, the music, the culture? If you want to come someday to Costa Rica to visit us.
Definitely. I have been to Costa Rica before and it was a really, really eye experience. And I do want to return. I always hear such great things. I have friends who come to Costa Rica to do yoga retreats and wellness retreats. So I know it is a beautiful place. It is a very interesting space because it touches both the ocean and the sea, so you know, and that brings its own energy with it as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting the opportunity to come to Costa Rica and learn some more about the culture and the beautiful people.
Okay, we also have a good food here, good people, nice
That's
people.
good.
Yeah, good food from the sea. I don't know if you eat meat or only chicken.
I don't eat meat, but I eat vegetables from the sea. So if you have nice sea vegetables, they're wonderful things that grow in the sea. Wonderful vegetables that grow in the sea.
Okay, there is a lot of vegetables because there is a lot of green in here, in all kinds of types. A lot of green in here. So
yes,
So we hope we can bring you to here and know here the studio from Hot 78. We are a radio station that we work a lot. We have a lot of members around the world, in Spain, in Argentina, and in Panama. And we are a group or DJs that work together to share good music and good vibe. Like tonight with you, Janai, it's a big honor. Thanks a lot for being in Hot 78. Take your time to make the call with all the difficulties that we had. Thanks a lot. And
I'm so glad I was able to make it. So glad. Thank you so much for having me. So sorry we didn't get to do this yesterday, but everything in Jah timing, you know, it's the perfect timing now. I just reached in from yoga training and sat down and said, I'm ready for this call, ready to reach out to Costa Rica. So looking forward to being there with you, and thank you so much for playing the music, and not just playing the music, but I heard you playing some speeches, some excerpts from off of the mixtape, and that is so powerful and important because those are very, very important words that we go through the books that we read and we find the important verses and we put them on the instrumental dub so we can share it. A book that some people may never have found and read, you know, we take a little verse and give it to the people them. So we're glad that you are sharing it.
Thank you. You have to check all the music in Hot 78. We hope you support this movement in here in Costa Rica. We're working hard. We sons a lot music of you, and we are waiting for the new album, right? To be the first radio online in the worldwide, right? Especially, I wanna give also big shout out, big thanks to Michelle from BP Records.
Yes, right? I big up Michelle.
She called me this morning to explain me everything that's happening in Jamaica, and we are ready to share your. Sorry, we are playing here. We are ready to share your album when it's ready, right?
When it's ready. Thank you so much. Respect.
Thank you to you, Janai. I hope you have you the next time soon in here in Costa Rica next to me talking
Yes,
about music and teach me some yoga exercise.
Yes, we have to do a yoga and dub in Costa Rica.
Okay, thanks a lot for your collaboration. Have a great night. God bless you
too.
forever.
Blessed love,
Bless,
Rastafari.
bless, bless.
Wanting to overspout Jamaica. We are the confidence of the African continent in Rastafari. No influence is greater, and the state of the nation is testament to why the people suffer from disease of the mind. Them have them enemy as them deity, so them worship the blind. But the real Black Madonna is the rightful divine, and the king and queen crown same time. Balance in the yard, St. Andrew Park. Music a bubble, steamers a bubble, fun chalice a bubble from morning to dark, and the fire upon the forward just a blaze up. In the yard, St. Andrew Park. Music a bubble, steamers a bubble, fun chalice a bubble from morning to dark, and the fire upon the forward just a blaze up. The fire just a blaze up, burning out the evil, while the music free the people. Oh, the herb I bring the healing, and the word I bring the knowledge when we take up. Wicked get shake up when the consciousness wake up. In the yard, St. Andrew Park. Music a bubble, steamers a bubble, bun chalice a bubble from morning to dark.
Costa Rica, blessed love. This is your sister Janine on Hot 78 Radio. Blessed love.
Bueno, esa fue la entrevista con Janai. Ahí vamos a explicar un poquito lo que ella nos habló para toda la gente que sigue conectada aquí a Hot 78 Radio. Ahí disculpan un poquito los inconvenientes porque estábamos grabando la sesión, la vamos a tirar en YouTube también por video para que estén pendientes, y obviamente la estamos grabando en audio también. Bueno, le preguntamos a Janai sobre su nombre. El nombre de ella es Janai Elizabeth Cunningham. Y bueno, le preguntamos que por qué decide ponerle el número 9 en el nombre de ella, y es porque precisamente su nombre es Janine, que se escribe como en español decir Janine, y pues con el 9 es el 9 que utiliza ella, y ese fue de ahí que vino el nombre. Cuando era chica, los familiares, los primos le decían también así Janine, entonces ella de ahí tomó su nombre. Hablamos un poco del rhythm de The Rootsman, donde se monta Chronix, Jesse Royal, y bueno, por supuesto también Janai. Nos comentó que es un gran reading, es un reading muy muy importante en lo que ha sido la carrera de ella, que la marcó mucho, y que dice ella que en teoría ella no estaba para ese reading, o sea, no estaba en planilla para sonar en ese reading. Entonces por cosas de la música pues le tocó estar en el reading. También hablamos del primer álbum de ella, que se llama New Game, que pues fue cuando ella inició, y también le preguntamos sobre las inspiraciones de ella, que son Nina Simone y Billie Holiday. Ahí por enredo le dije Billie Joel, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, ahí me corrigió ella. Y también un dato importante de Janai, que ella combina lo que es el yoga, la espiritualidad y la música reggae también, y combinaciones que tiene con el dub también. Le preguntamos sobre una gira que va a tener allá en África, en Kenia, donde va a estar también llevando este tipo de conciertos con yoga. También le preguntamos sobre qué puede hacer ella, ¿verdad? Con su música para tratar de solventar las cosas que hay en el mundo, la pobreza y todo. Y bueno, ya nos menciona que trata de cantar siempre cosas positivas, y en eso es lo que ella puede ayudar, ¿verdad? A la sociedad. Eso fue parte de la resumido ahí de la entrevista que le hicimos a Janai. Digo para toda la gente ahí, a David Alarcón, a Karen Jeffries, Jordan, Selecta Gan, toda la gente que se conectó a esta transmisión. Vamos a tirar ahí un par de tunes más Big up, big up, big up.
Costa Rica, blessed love. This is your sister Janine on Hot 78 Radio.